Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're on part 3 of my LifeProof flooring install. It's like about 2 or 3 weeks later after the last video, I think. Somewhere around there, I'm not sure. But my schedule doesn't allow me to get on this as much as I would want to. And I wanted it done about 3 weeks ago, but just wasn't able to do that. So I'm going to finish ripping out the carpet and continue on putting on the floor down. Okay, after I pulled out a whole bunch of staples that were all right in here, there was a piece of linoleum that went along here. You can see where them staples were. And then on top of that, they put padding along there. And then they put the carpeting on top of the padding. So there was 3 rows of staples on that. I think it took me about an hour to get all them staples out, and then we get the floor all cleaned up. But one thing I want to mention though before we get started on this is I am not a professional at doing this. I am a homeowner, and this is just the way I'm doing it. It may be right, may be wrong, doesn't matter. This is just the way I'm doing it because I like doing everything myself instead of hiring everybody else to do it. So I'm just going to give you what I went through and the things that I've found out that helped me out. Things might not work for you like they work for me, but this is how I did it. Okay, what I like doing is I've already made my first cut of 12 inches, and I like laying the floor out to see if I like the pattern. So I'm just kind of setting them in here to see if I like it or not. These 2 pieces are left over from the other side. So I'll have a gap there. So what I do is I wait a couple rows before I start cutting these long pieces in half. So that looks okay. I think I'll go with that. So let's lay this one out, or let's put this one. Yeah, that looks okay for what I want. I'm going to put this down now. Now I'm also using 1/4 inch shims on the back side. Since that's what the manufacturer recommends. up, a couple taps. And it's set. The next piece. Line it up. Slide it in until it touches. Should go down. Not quite perfect. Couple taps. Start at this corner here. And it is seated, no gaps. Same thing again. Quick seated, couple taps. And it's down. Start at this corner. And it is down. Same thing with this one. Slide it in. Couple taps. Seated. Start quarter. That is it. Same thing with this one. And it's not fitting up right, so you start over here, start again. Slide it down until I meet. And this one right here is not all the way down. So there we go. Now it is. And it's seated. Can you see it yet? No, I'm out of camera. Same thing with this one. Lift it up, set touches. Make sure it's seated in. Start this corner. And it's in. Oh. There we go. And then that end down there I will leave until I get another one, because I might use it. I might be able to use those two down at the end farther out in the floor. So I guess I'm just gonna get started here. Okay, I will just pick this up to fast speed now and we'll get this floor done. floor is done finally. We got all the furniture moved back and the floor turned out pretty good. It was kind of a random pattern with everything, just kind of what it looked good to me. I still have to finish the inside of that closet right there. I just got to finish all that right up there. But there's a kennel for our puppies, so that's where they sleep at night. But all in all, it turned out pretty good, I think. The only problem I have is that right there. It's about a ½ inch gap bigger than it should be. I think what I'm going to do is just put shoe molding trim down there, and it should take care of it. I should take care of about 3/4 of an inch, or about an inch, I guess it would be, by the time I put the quarter round and the trim on there. So that should take care of the gap. It should not be a problem. Took a lot longer than I wanted to, just because it does take a while. Going out of the living or out into our dining room. Actually, it's our office, but it's supposed to be a dining room. We're going to end up moving that desk there to another room. And come from a different direction there. So it's not too bad. I'm kind of happy how it turned out. I'm not a professional putting this down. I did the best I could. I cut my thumb and I cut my finger, so I ran out of Band-Aids, so I had to use electrical tape and a napkin, so that works out good for me. So this is the end of the video, and everybody have a good evening, and we will see you at the next yard.